Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Rachel. If you are not new here, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this blow dry look using the Dyson Airwrap. And I think one of the most important things when using a hair tool is the products you use. Obviously the Dyson Airwrap is great, but what really helps this hairstyle stay are these two things: a blow dry cream and a volume mousse. So these are the two products I use. This is Big Time by IGK. This is a volumizing mousse. And then this is Beach Club Bouncy Blowout Cream, also by IGK. Sorry about my nail. I love them. I love their stuff. They make really, really great things, great quality things. But this stuff is really awesome. So if you don't like the feeling of, I don't want to say dirty hair because it's not dirty hair, but not like silky smooth hair, you're not going to like this. This almost thickens your hair and helps keep the style for a couple of days. The last time I did this blow dry, I used this cream and to the beach for a full day. I wore a hat, I worked out. It had been about 3 days and my hair was still bouncy and like full of life. This stuff is really great. And then this stuff is awesome for volume. So let's get started. My hair is done, but I need to let you know I washed my hair right before this with the Verb Ghost shampoo and the Verb Ghost conditioner, and then I blow dried my hair with this attachment on the Dyson, and I dried it about 50%. I flipped my head over, I rough dried it with my fingers, and then that's when the blow dry tutorial started. So we'll jump there now. So my hair is 50% dry, focusing mostly on the crown and the root back here. This is still wet because I'm going to use the attachments to dry that, but I really want to get the root as dry as I can so that it's more voluminous. And then the next thing I'm going to do is separate into 3 parts, 2 big chunky parts. I'm going to do half of my head, then the main part of my head, and I'm just going to leave the top of my head for last. So these are the 2 Dyson attachments that I have, the thin wand and the thicker wand, and I usually use the thicker wand when I want the blow dried look. I'm gonna attach one thicker wand. Honestly, don't know which way which one goes, but for the bottom half it doesn't matter because I'm gonna switch directions when I grab each chunk of hair. So I'm just gonna grab about 1.5 inches of hair and then blow dry. So this part is really easy. You're just gonna switch barrels each strand of hair that you get. And if you saw, I was just going in and out so that way I can get the entire strand of hair completely dry, especially by the roots, and you're just gonna alternate. So it is pretty simple. It's just a little bit time consuming, but it's worth it because it lasts a while. Okay. I'm glad this happened on camera. So I actually think that my hair is not dry enough to use the attachments. You can see that they're kind of like piecey. They just don't look very dry. I'm gonna go in with a brush attachment and then quickly do a pass through just so that I really dry the hair. So notice when the hair is drier, it's a lot bouncier. And that's another way you'll know. It won't be as bouncy when it's still a little wet. So this side is done and it took me about roughly 4 pieces. So that's the size that I'm splitting these bottom chunks into, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing on this side. One weird thing that the Dyson does that I really don't like, because it blows out air, it kind of like makes this part frizzy, but when we're done, you're not gonna see that, so don't worry. Okay, so now that the bottom half is done, I'm gonna take the clip off, and then I'm gonna send this hair to the back and separate my hair one more time. And I'm just gonna leave the immediate top part of my hair in the clip. So this is gonna be another big chunk. And I'm going to grab the layers that frame my face and like along my line. So now that that's separated, I'm gonna go in and do the exact same thing, but this is where the direction starts to matter. These pieces closer to your face, you always wanna blow away from your face because that's what looks the most natural. So if you're going to start from the inside out, you can start blowing away from your face, and then once you start getting to the back, you can start swapping directions. I will show you how. So I'm gonna grab this first strand and point down and away from my face. And I'm gonna do the same thing, just rolling it in and out. I also forgot to mention that I'm on the highest heat setting and the highest strength setting. So these first two pieces will be away from my face. And then I'm gonna swap the barrel to the opposite direction and start changing up the direction. So this is gonna go towards my face. I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did on this side, on this side. Okay, so now the majority of my hair is done, and I know it looks really bouncy, but we're gonna straighten that out in a bit. First, we're gonna do the top of my head. I work for my bangs back. For this part, I switched to this round brush. First, I'm gonna just blow everything up so that I could get the most volume right here. And then I'm going to take just the crown and brush backwards. I'm going to do the same thing for the middle and my bang. Okay, and then I'm just going to flip it over, and that's how I get my hair to fall towards my forehead. So I get that like wing, I guess we can call it, right here by using the round brush and going backwards. Okay, so this is where it starts to get fun. You can basically do whatever you want. Sometimes I leave this straight and brush this out completely. Sometimes I'll continue curling around. Today, I'm just gonna curl the back area and then leave this loose. So let's do that. And I'm just quickly just giving it a bend. I guess I could do this too. And then the same on the other side. So I'm just going away from my face, and I'm quickly just letting it sit there and let go. Now that that's done, I am going to go in with this brush head, and then again, quickly, just pass it through these curls on the lowest setting. And then from here, I just kind of finger comb it through and shape it the way I want. Right now it's like 50% humid in Miami, so that's why I gave it a pass with the brush. But if it was summertime, I probably would leave the curls really curly because I know they're gonna fall out. When it's wintertime and it's less humid, then I'll give it more of a pass to kind of straighten out those curls. So depending where you live, you can choose what you wanna do. Okay, so I wanna talk about something. When I don't change the barrel direction, everything kind of gets caught in the same direction and it looks like a roll of hair. That's the reason why I changed direction. I think I did one strand too much right here, and that's why everything's getting caught in the same direction, and it's why I prefer to change the barrel every single time. I know it's more time consuming, but I think it's worth it at the end. So once the blow dry is done, I go in with texturizing spray. I usually use IGK Beach Club, but I'm out of that. So I'm gonna go in with the Living Proof, wait, this is dry shampoo, hold on. Going in with the Full Dry Volume Blast. I like the spray a lot. My two favorite texture sprays are these two. When I use this, I like to just grab and spray, but this spray or nozzle is really strong. So I also like to flip my head over for extra volume because watch. If I do that, it kind of just like really pulls it up. Flipping it over is easier to use. And then I finish it off with Sparkling Soda Shine Mist by Dry Bar. And I just put this right on the top and smooth out my flyaways by passing my fingertips and my nails gently over. So it's really easy. It's a little time consuming, but once you get the hang of it, it goes quicker and quicker every time you do it. And I really do think what makes it last is the blow dry cream. Let me know if you try it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave any questions, comments, or concerns in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, cut. Now we're gonna do the intro.